No. Fucking you up.
Welcome.
I'm gonna come for you. Might as well stay there.
Can't curse.
I didn't say anything bad. I'm talking about when you go in the grass. Everybody, you're looking at the grass. You see the holes.
Hole in the grass.
What's gonna come out? You never know. You never know.
What happened?
Hey, can I just address something up front? Because I know we're going to end up talking about it. I'm so sick of this.
Get to it.
I don't want it to be a subject later. So out of the way now. Yes, Mr. Bean would kill Benny Hill. End of discussion. It keeps getting brought up. He wouldn't even know he did it. It would be an honorable kill because it would be an accident. He'd bend over to brush his teeth or something. And he'd bump Benny Hill out the window onto sharp glass. Done. Okay, can we be done?
Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
We'll put it to bed. Now we're done.
Thank you.
But
like 8 weeks of this. I just want to be done.
What if there were big-breasted women running around? That changes everything.
it kind of does.
That
Benny
supercharges Benny Hill, and it inspires fear in the Bean Man.
That's true. That is like spinach to Popeye.
Yeah.
He would see them and he would just get all sex crazed.
Yeah, Benny Hill gets 10 times stronger, and Bean is like slowed down, like you hit him with the ice ray.
He goes
like, whoa. He has to think of even how to address them in Bean terms. So,
oh man, I thought I put this whole thing to bed. Now you got a point.
Well, Benny Hill is actually dead. So
Benny Hill's actually dead.
Oh,
Then
really?
we already lost.
Did we have cause of death? Because it could have been Bean.
Yeah.
Have we looked into this?
Really? What is Benny Hill's cause of death? Can
Might have
someone
been
look
Bean.
it up?
died during sex. What?
I'm sure he did.
Oh no.
He was
It backfired.
smothered to death by large breasts.
Oh man.
What a hill to die on.
Theme song.
Oh man. In the immortal words of Eric the actor, what a way to go.
Eric the actor's birthday just passed.
It did.
Last month.
It did.
March 11th.
March 11th. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I didn't even know that.
Sean said it was so important to him. I put it on the calendar.
We
Really?
did, yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that's also my dad's birthday, so it's easy to remember.
Funny, you didn't mention that.
Well,
Oh yeah, you said it's Eric Lynch's birthday. We
I
were
said
all
it's
like,
Eric
who's
the
Eric
actor's
Lynch?
birthday. Oh, yeah, also my dad.
How old would he have been, I wonder?
I think it's 43.
Would have been 43. Okay.
Bye for
Rest
now.
in peace.
How old was he when he died?
I think he was 38. when he
Okay,
died.
so
I'm
I'm still not
thinking.
there yet. So far, Eric's still got some years on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got on the Stern Show, so he's a little more famous than me. I got some catching up to do.
But you've never tried to get on the Stern Show. You never tried to call in. I bet you could do it if you tried just to call in like as a caller.
You can get on there.
If you're weird
Probably.
enough, if you sound f***ed up enough, you gotta have like a stutter or like you gotta sound.
Did I ever
Is
tell
it
you?
cool to be on Howard Stern now?
No.
I think so. If I was on the Stern Show, I'd be super amped. I tried.
dude,
Did I
the
ever tell you
show's so
I tried
different.
calling into the show once? And
Yeah.
we were in PAX. We were at PAX East in Boston, and I'm like, it's early. He's on the air now. I'm gonna call. And I called, ready for it to ring 1,000 times, and I was instantly answered on. Stern Show, what's your question for him? And I was like, I panicked and I hung up. I didn't say anything. I
You
wasn't
got to an
prepared.
intern.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, you got to someone in the back office. I had called a bunch and it always, just rang and rang and rang. But I was on the West Coast trying to call, so
yeah.
I'd have to be woken up like super early. It'd probably be towards the end of the show. I never got through.
Yeah.
But I think it would be significantly worse to be on the show now than in the heyday. I'd say in the arty days.
Yeah, I would still be amped to be on the show.
I'd appreciate
just for a
it.
second,
Yeah.
just
All you're going to do is be on a Zoom call with a microphone they send you through the mail.
I'm not even. Oh, that's
how it works now. You don't even leave Howard ain't leaving his basement ever again.
No, why would you?
Yeah, probably, huh?
What is the oldest show that you still watch, that you still cling on to? For me, people may know this, I'm still watching professional wrestling.
Oh yeah,
Which has
that's
been
a big
going
one.
hard, been watching it since the 80s. It's an archaic show. They haven't changed it much. I feel like maybe Howard Stern's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? He's got his show down pat. It's been the same thing for, 30 years.
Yeah.
More than that. I think he has changed drastically, though.
Yeah, he's changed a lot.
For the better, I guess.
What's
He's
the
different.
format you've been following the longest?
That's a good question.
Does baseball not count? Because that's been my whole life.
I guess. I mean, yeah, it's a show.
Yeah, then baseball.
Some people out there
me.
probably saying this podcast.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
For me, it's definitely Howard Stern show.
You know, baseball, I would say, is like a league organization. So it's like thousands of people
Yeah. Yeah.
engaged
I see what
in
you're
putting
saying.
on multiple shows all over the country. It's not
Yeah.
like a couple of guys in a room like, hey, we came up with this show. And 30 years later, people are still watching it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's one specific thing, but I guess the closest thing I can think of is something that was hugely formative to me at a young age was tech TV. You know, where there used to be a cable channel in the early 2000s, and I was just watching this as a kid where they actually talked about computers and like, oh, here's how you build a computer. Here's what a 100 gigabyte hard drive looks like. You know, it was tech stuff on TV, and it really got me into learning how to use that stuff. And the hosts that are on, I mean, that isn't around anymore, but like Leo Laporte was like one of the main hosts.
Yeah.
And now he's got a podcast where he's essentially doing the same stuff, and I still listen to that. So that's the closest thing I can think of.
So Leo Laporte is your Howard Stern.
I guess so. Yeah, I think so. Howard Stern I always knew about, but I never really, it was an off and on thing. You know, I saw the E! Show a couple times, and then I tuned out of that, and then.
I think for me, it is Howard Stern, but I took a long break, and it was right after Eric the actor died.
Oh,
He died, and I was too sad, legitimately, to listen anymore.
Yeah.
And I didn't start listening again until the pandemic started, and then I've now started listening again. But I guess, but I think maybe the same for you, Derek. Where like you haven't always watched wrestling like every week since you were a kid. You take like breaks, like long breaks.
Take breaks.
Yeah.
Get in and out of things. You have seasons where you're in and when you're out, you know?
Yeah. There were 2 years where he was not on the air in San Diego, and that was my Stern break.
I didn't realize that.
Back in the terrestrial radio
FCC
Did he
days,
get banned or something, or it was just
he got dropped from his West Coast
Rock 105.3.
It was Rock 105.3.
I didn't know that
yeah.
happened.
So there were like 2 years where he wasn't on. He went from 91X to Rock 105.3, and then he went down, and then it was like 2 years of silence basically, and then
Whoa, I
then it
didn't know
came
that.
back to 91X or something here, or no, it came back to another rock station here.
Yeah.
Then eventually went to Sirius Radio, where it thrived.
Yeah,
First 10 years of Sirius were just excellent.
That was.
It's so funny though, because I remember hearing about that move to Sirius, and it was like, that's the end of that show. How many people are honestly going to subscribe to this to hear? I mean, he's available on the most widely available format now.
Yeah.
Are that many people really going to make the jump? Yeah, they did.
I said 10
like, here's
years,
a billion subscribers. Oh, okay.
I think Howard
hasn't even
Stern
been
should
10
start an
years.
OnlyFans at this point. I would love to see him naked.
Yeah.
I
Showing
bet
off.
you'd love that.
Check out his wife's Instagram. You can see his feet.
What? What? Shut the fuck up. If you go to Howard Stern's wife's Instagram, I can see
That's the
the
closest thing.
Stern's toes.
Those are the closest things
Finally.
you'll get to any insight. He is so particular and like picky about any media coming out that
Oh,
he
you don't say.
doesn't approve.
Oh, he's insecure. You don't say.
Oh, he won't even let doctored or unapproved photos out of their studio when guests would
Beyonce
come on.
level.
Yeah,
Damn.
you got to have the certain angle. They would make Ganji get up on a ladder,
That's
take it
what
from
I'm
below.
saying, dude. If he did an OnlyFans and started doing that Asiago pose.
Oh yeah. I could picture it.
We all call it that.
What
It's
is
like,
that?
What is it actually?
It's like this, Sean.
in my mind, that's it.
Sean, imagine you go to Papa John's and they're like, we're going to sprinkle some extra cheese right on your... You eat the pizza and, it's
and you're
hot.
like, oh yum.
man.
And they're like, cool it off with some Asiago cheese. You're like,
Yeah, imagine someone's shooting cheese on you, Sean.
And
Just
that's how it was
try it out.
explained to me. Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but that's my understanding.
All I know is when Dr. Ryan did his Asiago face, I had to block him. So I don't know if he's tried to communicate to me. He's blocked.
Should we screen cap Doc Ryan and put that face on a shirt? Let us know.
Yeah, let us
my
know,
God.
guys.
No.
Kevin will quit, but let us know.
Kevin's gonna quit.
Kevin
over
might
it.
quit.
Kevin has
so
put his resignment letter. Wow, you had that ready.
Think
his
real hard.
resignment letter is out on the table.
You know-
how
Whoa.
badly do you want this shirt? It's a lot at risk here.
We're going to get a lot of letters from moms. Like, we've got a few in the past where they're like, you sent my son this shit. He definitely did not order this disgusting shirt. It's like, it just says my youth pastor would love it. But you'll definitely get some angry mom letters.
We got some emails back in the day when we released that one disc art where it said pornography on it.
Yeah, that's right.
I got several people.
For
not
those
happy.
who may not know, we if you order our it's in stock right now actually in our store, but we have a Blu-ray Mega64 Time is Running Out, and it was a compilation of our skits from like I don't know, it was like 2013 to 2015 or something. I don't remember what the years were, but we made the disc art. There's a video we did called what was it? Oh, a rift between sexes.
Yes.
Where the Oculus Rift was coming out and people were saying goodbye to their girlfriends.
Goodbye,
'cause they were
girlfriends
putting
is in there,
porn on the VR in their VR headset, whatever. But Derek has all these CDRs with pornography. What were the other ones?
Skydiving video.
I don't remember, but just Sharpie written porno on it was just cracking us up. But we made the disc art of our Blu-ray look like CDRs with porno written on them. And
Sharpie.
yeah, we got a lot of hate mail on that. That was my.
But who writes porno on a porno DVD?
All my tapes.
Porno is one thing,
stupid.
but to write pornography is so stupid. It's the dumbest
Moms,
thought.
give your children more credit, okay?
Yeah.
They're not just gonna put it on the DVD, on the CDR.
Did you ever have to hide like a porno tape or a DVD? Because I would just put skateboarding or snowboarding stickers on it, and then it would just look like, oh, this is like a skateboarding video.
Yeah, foolproof.
I had all my big
Airtight.
brothers lined up in a row.
I never had to do that, but I did. There was some kind of risque shit in the O Ranger versus Kaku Ranger movie that I had a bootleg of. So I just labeled that tape like,
Wedding 95.
So you would jerk
Blank.
off to O Ranger versus Kaku?
No, I
the O
just didn't want
stands
my
for?
parents popping it in and going, what is this? Nah, this is weird,
Bukkake.
But all
You
they're
shouldn't be
just
watching this.
There's girls in bikinis in it. That's it. It was
Girls
just,
in bikinis.
Yeah, you don't want,
I was
Didn't need him to watch that.
He set me up for a
Dude,
joke. Okay.
Make my monster grow. Girls in bikinis.
don't get it.
That'd
For
be
real?
Cool. Wait, so how did Rita Repulsa make the monsters grow? And could
Scepter.
the scepter?
Yeah. She'd
So-
throw it down to earth and it would open up a rift in the earth and the
That's
gas.
foul. Phallic.
So could in a pornographic Power Rangers, could the scepter be thrown at some erogenous body parts?
She could just use a different kind of scepter.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like if Rita just
Zed scepter.
flung that thing at me and I'm spread eagle and it hits me right
picture.
where I need it. Next
Yeah.
thing I know is this thing like, boo, you got to
Yeah.
get in the Megazord
To fight that.
Handle it.
to fight or F me in another way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Welcome to
think
the
about.
nice show, everybody.
Something to
Yeah,
think about.
welcome.
I think my coffee is kicking in.
We've got time for a couple more topics.
Yeah, not many though, because
Not
this
a
one's
lot.
going to go on for hours.
Yeah, that could have gotten easily out of hand.
Angel Grove never going to be the same.
I'm happy to talk more Power Ranger stuff though. If you want to stay on that, that's up to
I'm
you.
on
You
the
brought
jump
it up.
ship.
I love that you brought it up. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Now it's your problem.
I want to talk about
all I'm going to say is I may want to talk Power Rangers legitimately
Oh.
at some point soon. Not on
Okay.
this show, but
Oh.
I might talk Power Rangers with Rocco soon. Might
Okay.
just have a full on Power Ranger talk.
Wow.
Okay.
Don't get his hopes up because
you know what?
Ready for that?
Seriously, to be real, I'm getting interested into toys, and I've
Yeah.
been looking a lot at these old Power Rangers
really?
toys.
he's got them all.
So you want
too.
to take Rocco's
If
toys?
we're talking toys and Power Rangers, there's only one man to talk to.
That's true.
Kevin
I'm like
me.
friends with the
guru.
This is like being best friends with Dale Earnhardt. Be like, somebody teach me how to drive. Like,
Yep.
Right.
come on.
Yeah.
Teach him how to wear a
So-
seatbelt.
Yep. An expert and gone too soon.
Rip.
Not saying that,
No, you never know.
Dale Earnhardt died doing what he loved. So, what would your Power Ranger best case scenario?
Yeah.
What is your best Power Ranger related death way for you to go?
You
out?
had to go out. Yeah.
Fucking down with let the Ultra Zord just blast me into oblivion.
You want like a hyper blast?
The
Superheated
strongest
blast?
Zord just rains fire on me, and I just laugh like I have no complaints. Goodbye.
What? Yeah.
But the Zord isn't real. So they have to create the Zord just to kill you.
Yeah. What, Ultra Zord?
Yeah.
Ultra Zord's real?
You mean like somebody in the costume?
I thought you were talking about like in that
like
universe.
a pyro laser
no,
blast.
I mean,
Superheated
in
this
IRL?
universe.
Oh,
Yeah.
IRL?
IRL.
Yeah.
We already talked about the best way to go.
Power Rangers related.
Oh.
No, Benny Hill.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't
Benny
know.
Hill, he
It's
died doing what he loved
sounds
too.
pretty fucking lame to me.
Is it finally sinking in?
Yeah.
Suddenly realized.
Wait a minute.
Wasn't there like a hot villain in like future series?
Yeah.
Like Serpentina?
Yeah, but that's
Serpentera. Okay, Serpentera was Lord Zed's own Zord. Okay, that was.
Oh, you don't want to
Wait
get
a
fuck by
second.
that thing.
Hold the
That thing will
fucking
tear you a
phone.
new hole.
I'm trying to initiate a Power Rangers conversation with Rocco,
Yeah.
and he says it sounds fucking lame to me.
Yeah.
What universe
dying,
are we in?
I mean, being killed by something Ranger related.
Yeah,
that's not a way I want to go.
No.
no, that's not.
All right.
Like
I
the
was
best-
just like confused. I was like, I'm trying to
No.
talk Power Rangers.
No, I'm talking about a Ranger related
too
death.
nerdy.
Rocco's
IRL.
best case scenario is he gets some like cool replica of some like the White Ranger's sword and falls on it and kills himself. That's like the
No.
coolest way you could possibly die in real life.
Like
There's
maybe
no
they
cool way.
he buys the actual Zordon set but he gets trapped in the Zordon tank.
Oh, and it
I don't
kills
know.
I mean, that
you.
sounds awful. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm down with any
Your
of this.
body is
I
dead,
mean,
but you become Zordon.
I guess it is. I mean, any way to die is awful. Who wants to go?
Yeah.
The zero
Nobody.
crystals
But
propel you.
if you want to be remembered,
Yeah.
and associated with Power Rangers forever.
Astronema in Power Rangers in Space. If she, like choked me or
Okay.
stepped
on you with her
Yeah.
boot or something.
All right. Well,
look her up and like picture that. That's I go out that way.
wish I had my
Astronema.
phone on me. I'm
No, it's okay.
looking up Astronema here.
okay.
I'll be looking up Astronema later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Save those pics.
Yeah. We'll do a group Astronema chat.
Okay.
Swap pics.
Okay. I'm down.
Welcome to the #1 video game podcast on the internet.
Yeah, we're still going. We're not done
Hey,
yet.
speaking of the battle against death,
Uh-huh.
I do want to say this was an unexpectedly positive, happy, hopeful week, because something that I did not expect to happen, I found out over the last weekend that the qualifications for vaccines were changing here, at least here in San Diego.
That's
I
right.
think things are still maybe a little different in other parts of California, but at least here in San Diego, they were changing and getting a lot more broad. And I realized I could qualify for it.
Oh.
It didn't, because when I initially heard previously on the Mega64 podcast, I found out I wasn't fat enough. But they changed
do
that
it.
where you really don't have to rank that high on the scale, if you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
to qualify at all. And so I discovered this and I was like, fine, I'm staying up all night until I get an appointment. I will not sleep until I have one. I just want to get this done. I did it. And then not only that, but almost everyone I know was able to get, I think everyone here either got the first shot or is scheduled to.
The whole company has at least got an appointment
Yeah.
for vaccinations.
That is such a good, my whole family. I'm
Yeah,
so
same.
happy.
My parents, my sister.
I didn't think it was going to go at that rate. I did not think it was going to happen. And I understand it's not that way like
in a lot of
everywhere.
places. Yeah.
But shit kicked off.
Well,
this
I
week.
read this thing that's saying like California is number 6 in the world of
Yeah.
vaccinating people. Like we're beating so many countries.
Yeah.
Like I think San Diego has done over like 1 million, and our population isn't much more than that. Like
Yeah.
it's going crazy here. So that's awesome.
All of a sudden it was like a hopeful thing happened. It was like, oh, this is awesome. We're like on our way to like a better situation.
Tomorrow.
But a better tomorrow. But anyway,
on our way to sharing beverages again and making out. And
Yeah.
I
Oh
really
my
like.
God.
I want to say,
Can't
Johnny
wait.
and I, we talked about
Yeah.
our stories on our coronavirus related podcast.
Yes.
Mega64 Quarantine.
Yes.
That's right.
Did I say that right?
Yep.
Since I got my first shot, though, now I can wear this mask, but it doesn't matter. So I can wear it like everybody else. All the cool people wear it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is how you wear it.
Yeah. So now
Oh, yeah. That's
you
it.
line up to people who's like, "What's up, bud? How's it going?
Nice.
How's it going, bro?
That's like I
Hold on.
work. That's the I'm working.
Bro,
Look.
shit. God, I hate these fucking things. You believe this shit, bro? What they make us do here?
This is what we
They're
can.
nice and perfect.
Nailed it.
Anyways, buddy, really happy for you. We got that vaccine. Oh, goddamn.
Everyone I work with does it that way, man.
th-
Can't just keep it on.
I feel like I've seen this twice a day for a year. But
Yeah.
now I'm so happy that we'll be able to do it here in the studio. We
Yeah.
will be able to behave in that exact same way. I'm so excited to fuck with my mask.
I think I'm going to stay here. I like being on the green screen. I like when Kevin pans to me and I get to have this
I
cool
can't
He's
hear
background.
grown too
What?
comfortable. He's
No.
grown too comfortable.
What?
I like this. I
No,
just
no,
feel
we're getting
great
rid of it.
being
Legitimately,
here.
here's the problem. Okay. All right. Vaccines.
What do you
coming
say?
out. What about us people who don't want to end quarantine? Okay. Some of us
Uh-oh.
like being apart from
Uh-oh.
everybody. Case in point, Sean over there. He doesn't want to stop social distancing.
Oh,
Not, yeah.
What are we going to do? I
no.
think you should be able to opt in to stop social distancing. And if you don't want to, that should be your choice.
I'm fine with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And if you
No.
don't want to go back to work,
Yeah, what does your employer say?
it should be your choice.
Oh.
Let me check with my employer. He's fine with it.
And masks should be mandatory.
Yep.
If that's your choice. You know what I mean?
I do. I really hope that, because when we were in Japan, I've said this 1,000 times, people were wearing masks because they didn't feel well.
Yeah.
And they're being respectful to others.
Yeah.
I want that to be the norm again, or just the norm here, where it's like, yeah, I have the sniffles. I'm just going to wear a mask when I go to Target or something like
Yeah.
that, and no one judges you for it. Like, that's
Yeah.
what I want.
I mean, I can't see it being adopted as big as it is there, but at least the stigma of wearing one at all has.
Like, I think before, if I wore a
broken.
mask, they would tell me to stop.
Yeah.
They like, take your mask off.
yeah.
But I I get anywhere but the bank. The bank, I get it. But
That- that-
everywhere else is fine.
Oh, what were you going to say?
I've been told to remove my hood from my hoodie
Yeah.
before going into a store.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that's gone, Sean. And I think
Yeah.
that no one will fuck with you if you choose to wear a mask when you go into a store.
But
Because
it's-
like, what are you going to say? Like, hey, I'm sick.
But it's funny, the last time I was
Not
at
feeling well.
Disneyland when it was all like closing down, like when
Yeah.
it was all ending, I was there and I brought a mask because it was like unsure what was,
Right.
whatever. So I brought gloves and a mask. I was like, I'm not taking any chances.
Besides the fact I'm at Disneyland.
Other than actually going there to get the lightsaber.
I gotta get my lightsaber.
Stupid. But what?
It's like raining on your face.
What?
It's getting wet.
That's all.
Oh,
good.
there's moisture.
No, that's all. It's pressed up against my forehead.
Oh, like
That's
but
the air conditioning
system.
It's a climate, yeah.
But I lost my train of thought.
Oh,
But I wore a mask and people were looking at me like I was an asshole.
Oh.
It was like, what's that?
yeah, I remember
What's up with this guy?
Derek-
It's like,
Derek and I both brought masks to Boston when we went to the PAX East.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was too embarrassed to wear mine around, so I didn't. But now that's over with.
Yeah, I wore mine and people kept making fun of me. But
Yeah.
I was just making fun of them right back.
But now, I mean, it's literally so embedded in everyone's life. Like,
Yeah.
I think from this point forward, if you choose to wear a mask in a grocery store or wherever, I don't think anyone's going to hassle you.
When it first,
I disagree.
You think some like big old 10-gallon hat wearing motherfuckers be like, "Hey, son,
It's still an issue.
what's
Yeah.
up with the fucking
That's
chin
true.
diaper?"
It's still a weekly
Yeah.
issue. People
Really?
are like being arrested because they are refusing to wear masks.
yeah, but I can't imagine
public.
being arrested for wearing a
No, I'm
mask.
talking about the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think people are so passionately anti-mask. Yeah, they would give you shit for wearing one
And I would say,
after coronavirus was over.
fuck off, Captain Frank.
Yeah, they might even
You're
like try to pull
fucking-
it off your face.
Ooh, don't you
Touch my
dare.
property?
If you touch Garrett, I've
touch
seen
me?
what happens when you try to touch Garrett without him wanting it, and he will not be kind.
I'll flip
I know.
Captain Frank on his head.
Yeah, that alpha brain just kicks in. And
Catch
it's-
your
Yeah, dude,
You know
alpha
what?
brain.
That's alpha brain.
Garrett with the quick hands.
Yeah, dude, you don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely will see that. Yeah, anti mask people being pissed off in another year when someone walks into the bank
Yeah.
or like a liquor store with a mask on.
Yeah.
Why don't you take that off?
The mask for me is not super uncomfortable. It's not like the nicest thing to wear in the world.
So
but
used to it.
yeah, it's like sometimes I legitimately forget I'm wearing it. So sometimes we'll do a video and people be a comment like, why the fuck they wearing masks? Like getting angry. And I'm just like, I forgot I had it on. Sorry. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you care so much?
There were comments like that on our End of Ava behind the scenes. They're like, they're all outside by the pool and they're still wearing masks. I didn't even think about it during that. And I'll say on record, I don't like wearing them. I don't enjoy it and I'd rather not. But it's just like, yo, I don't know. My friends are around. I'm going to be polite. I put them on and I forget about it. You know, like it's not a big deal.
It's not an issue.
But you know, whatever. We always,
legitimately, it is kind of like a ninja face cover.
I like accessorizing.
The ninja mask stop being cool.
Yeah.
We now live in a society where we could legitimately look like ninjas.
Yeah.
This is like a little boy's dream come true.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is what I wanted ever since I was a child. The people trying to take this away from me, I just don't understand.
That's kind of how I felt like the first time I went to Target during all this. I was like, I wore like a black hooded coat that I never wear. And I had the mask. And I'm like doing Watchmen shit.
You ever in that
I'm
mood
Sister Midnight.
where you just don't want to be fucking looked at and you wish you were invisible? You put your hood up, and you put your glasses on, and you're walking around like this all day.
That's what it's like to be emo.
Yeah, now it's socially acceptable to add another layer of, concealment.
Dude, I'm telling you, those cyber goths, they were into it way back then with the biohazard masks and the fucking respirators.
I want it to be socially acceptable to wear a full blacked out body morph suit underneath your clothes casually.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be seen today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think
until we get there, we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
A scanner darkly type technology where you just put that morph suit on over and it projects an outward appearance. So you could just camouflage yourself
Once we get
as
those
different
AR
people.
glasses, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When we're old, it's going to be great. I can't wait to be old.
Because people just think you're young. You just put on a young filter. Like Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. How young, once you could be the same age forever, how young are you going to go?
Oh shit.
That's the question.
Or do you even stay human?
20?
I'm going to do Benjamin
No.
Button shit.
Do you even stay human?
Yeah, I'm going other kin.
Yeah.
So you be, 10 or 2 years old, but you're
In dolphin
dog.
years. Yeah.
Or dolphin.
Yeah, dog years.
Yeah, that's going to be so rad. Anyways.
Every year there's another article about how Apple's working on the glasses. They're coming next year. They are coming next year. And every year it happens again. No, they're working on AR glasses. Get ready next year. All right,
I'm
2026. Get ready for AR glasses. You will wear them and you'll know where pizza places are just looking at them.
Man.
Does this place have pizza? It does.
It does.
So
I don't
looking
need
forward to that.
Where's the car? Where are the glasses?
I was thinking about this the other day, and I feel like when it was like 2000s to 2010, that decade, what Apple was creating was really like the tip of the spear as far as like new technology.
Yeah.
And I didn't really realize when it happened, and I can't pinpoint when it happened, but I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
It's plateaued.
And I feel like for the last decade, the new technology we have been getting hasn't really been Apple devices or really any device. Once they came out with the tablet and the smartwatch, it's like they ran out of ideas.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, I feel like the technology for the past decade that has been developed extremely is kind of data delivery, streaming services and platforms. And I feel like Apple doesn't want people to realize that, like we're not releasing like any more new tech
Because they're a hardware company.
I just feel like the tech industry and kind of like, I think the best word for it is the tip of the spear of new technology has just shifted into a new field away from like those Apple devices. That's what I was thinking about the other day.
Yeah.
Because I always think about decades in terms of like, what did we get technology wise? How did we progress?
Yeah.
Like computers in the 80s, the internet in the 90s, and then like wireless devices from 2000 to 2010. But then this most recent decade was really like perfecting kind of that streaming platform. Data delivery. Yeah.
But I think also too, the last decade, when all that was invented, there also wasn't the awareness of like privacy and shit that we have now. So that I think there are a lot of things being developed behind the scenes that are just like, oh, we have to consider all of that we didn't, because again, we've been hearing about glasses for I don't know how many years, and it's like, well, what are you going to do about like facial recognition, and what are you going to?
We're gonna do about like people like hacking into your glasses to see what you see.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, and then
Ghost in
like
the Shell shit, man.
car, like they're working on a car, or all these companies are working on new types of cars. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they'll be self-driving, but then there's issues with that. There's a lot of regulatory stuff that I think we're aware of now. That
what you're kind of saying
not
is
saying that's the only thing, but.
The technology has gotten so advanced, it's stunted what inventors are able to create because everything could be used for nefarious purposes.
Yeah, I think maybe there is more awareness of that happening. Yeah, I mean, not saying that's the only thing behind what you're talking about, but
I
do think
I
there's a
never
little bit of
considered that. It's really
Yeah.
interesting that like we could be making badass stuff,
Yeah,
but we're not
but people
because it's too scary.
yeah, everyone's been bad and they haven't earned it yet.
Well, even that deep fake stuff is scary.
Yeah.
Like it's obviously fake now until one day it's not.
Yeah.
And then what? Then what do we do?
Well, so whenever I see deep fake stuff, like I don't know if you saw, I know the South Park people put out a short online. South Park Studios did a thing where they made a new character, but it's Trump's face.
Oh, I did not see that.
Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, it's called Sassy News or something, and it's a news reporter, and they just gave him Trump's face. And it's just it's Peter Serafinowicz.
Oh, really?
From Look Around You, yeah, and he's just acting goofy, and it looks like Trump is there. And it's funny because all these shows this is why I was bringing this up, is all these shows keep coming out where, the Irish, movie, the movie The Irishman comes out and they used CG to de-age them. But then like right after the movie comes out, people online are like, look, I did deepfakes and it looks way better than the CG they did in that movie.
Yeah.
A lot of the de-aging that they do in these shows and movies, or like Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One.
Horrible.
It's, but they're like, look, with deepfakes, we did it way better. How come Disney didn't do this? I have a theory that the studios don't want to let that tech in and acknowledge it because it's going to do some bad shit. If Hollywood acknowledges that that's a thing, you know what I mean? I almost feel like it's like, no, don't acknowledge that. No, do our CG thing, as opposed to letting this kind of devious tech into their, I don't know how to.
Maybe it's a boys club of animators too that are going to be all out of work because it's like the way that they animate de-aging is different than the way a program AI does.
I guess I don't understand what the difference is between deepfake and CGI. Why they wouldn't want to let deepfake in?
Well, just saying, because CGI, it looks definitely like, okay, you've CGI'd on Robert De Niro. You've CGI'd Robert De Niro's face. You could tell there's an effect there. Whereas the deepfakes algorithm shit looks so real, and it's being already used to make videos of people saying stuff they didn't say, that it's like, okay, we don't want that to be like, milked or, for whatever. It's so easily done to people that maybe they don't want to like acknowledge that that's out there. I don't know.
They don't
know if that makes
start
any
doing
sense.
it.
It might not, but it's just weird to me that they never use that. These big studio things come out and they use these kind of poor CGI versions of stuff instead of just letting Corridor Digital do it for 5 minutes. They have Will Smith's face on somebody.
Right. I wonder if you'll see the kind of AI and machine learning that those beauty apps use, like the beauty filters.
Yeah.
I wonder if you'll see, or if they're already doing it. They're probably already doing it, where like the main character has some kind of beauty filter on her throughout the whole film.
I think they have done that.
They've done shit like that.
I remember it was, I think it was Whitney Cummings that talked about when she did her sitcom that like got canceled.
Oh yeah.
But she said, she's like, I came into that show with like bags under my eyes and they did shit in post that changed my face.
Because they're shooting in HD, but they're doing some.
Yeah, she's like, they
tricks.
did like post processing stuff on my, and like I don't know what they were doing.
Is it?
So I bet something like that exists.
I've heard this joke 1,000 times, but I haven't seen any of these movies to verify. Is it true that in Justice League they took away his mustache? Is that?
Oh,
Is that real life or is that
that
just a
is
joke?
absolutely real, and you can tell.
That's in the Josh Whedon one?
Why?
He had a different role. I think he was also in Mission Impossible.
Yes.
And that character had a mustache like mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he, from what I understand, because I read about this, even though I didn't see the movie, he finished Justice League, went to do Mission Impossible, but they called him back to do additional scenes. So he's like, well, I'm in Mission Impossible. Like, I can't shave this. So like, we'll take care of it. And they just CGI'd the lip to be flesh colored.
Yeah, it was actually a Paramount move. Paramount was like, yo, we've got him. He's not shaving. Because they were like, well, you could, shave and then put a fake mustache. It's like, why are we making him look stupid in our movie?
Yeah, for
like,
you.
We've got him now. You had your chance. So they had to CG it. And I had never seen the original version of Justice League
with that in it.
I thought it was like going to be like one funny scene.
Yeah.
It's the whole movie.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
So they had to do the reshoot of his whole part in that movie?
I mean, anytime you see him, it's like, what's going on with this? It looks
Well,
like
I guess that's reshoots
He's
for
got
you.
just
it's like
big
a Tim
tan-
and Eric sketch. It's just like, hi, I'm Superman.
What the fuck?
Hi.
Yeah, like a fake French
So
fry.
I guess that's a segue. I told them earlier, but I did something for the podcast. It was only I didn't want to do this, but I did it for the podcast. I thought I could bring something to the table for once.
Finally.
I had never seen the Justice League movie, and I watched both the original theatrical version and the Snyder Cut.
Holy Jesus.
That's a lot.
6 hours of the same
A lot of
movie.
DC.
Yeah.
And it's
we're
the
gonna
same
talk about
movie,
it on
right?
Movie
Same
Club,
ending, same
right?
movie.
I'll go more into the Snyder Cut on Movie Club.
Oh, we're going to
because-
talk about it on 2 podcasts?
Yeah.
Well,
Here,
I
no
just
one knows
want-
we're even doing it for movie club.
Oh, my
I
God.
just
see,
wanted to like touch on it.
Well, I
Yeah.
saw it too, but I don't know if we can touch on it because these guys are going to watch it
You can.
for movie club.
I mean, don't spoil it, but
I don't want to. I mean, what's a spoiler?
I don't know.
I mean, did you like it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've heard that's a spoiler now.
What?
Guys.
What?
It's a brave new era. I actually heard that in reality the other day. Telling someone that you liked it or not.
Yeah.
Could
I
be
mean,
considered
if
a
I
spoiler.
tell you I liked a movie, that's not a spoiler. But if I tell you I didn't like a movie, that is a spoiler because now you know it sucks.
Okay, I will talk about it. But Rocco, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, actually, to what you were saying, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are times I don't want to hear anything like anything.
Sure.
Like I remember when like Force Awakens came out. It was like I don't even want to hear if people are enjoying it or not.
That's
I just
me
wanna
with
go.
Ava. Yeah.
But that's not a spoiler. It's like oh no, I heard someone liked it. It's like big deal. But all I was gonna say was the Joss Whedon version. I've never liked. Let me just say, I've never liked either of these directors. I'm not a Joss Whedon guy or a Zack Snyder guy.
What else have they done? Zack Snyder did like Hard Candy or no?
Zack Snyder did 300,
300
and Watchmen. 300's like his big movie.
Lollipop.
And
What was the
then,
girls that kick ass?
Yeah, and then
Sucker
Joss
Punch.
Whedon
Sucker Punch,
did
that's right.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Firefly. Those were his
And-
big
Oh,
movies.
he
then
did
a bunch
And he
Firefly.
did do the Avengers movie
He kind
eventually.
of kickstarted the Avengers franchise.
Okay.
The Joss Whedon version, I was less miserable than I thought I would be because I was heading in like, oh God. It was kind of not a bad time, the first half of it, maybe. And then it just becomes this Pixar movie from hell. It just becomes, they CG'd the whole second, like all the wrap ups of everything in that. It's like they decided what to do in the computer. It was like, just fly him in there. And Superman, I wonder if that guy ever showed up. Like it was like a CG body with that guy's head floating around. And I felt like the whole movie, they were waiting for Superman to do stuff. Like, well, they're not going to be able to do that. Yeah. Wish Superman was here. Yeah, that would do it. And then Superman can do everything. The Snyder Cut, it was the opposite for me. The first hour and a half of that shit, I wanted to die. That guy loves slow motion set to a sad song. And I don't know how many times you can do that. Not only in a movie, in a career. Like, I just don't know how many more times you can find something to do with that.
His trademark.
And I wanted to die, but the second half was better.
What did you think, Garrett?
I have to admit that I enjoyed. I didn't see the original cut, but I did see this 4-hour Zack Snyder cut.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it as much as Marvel Infinity War and Endgame.
Wow.
Oh, really?
I enjoyed that whole thing
Yeah.
as much because, like the Marvel movies are cool. I love that there's this huge thing that all the continuity leads up to this big team up movie. And that's what it is. It's the team up movie. Infinity War and Endgame, it was like 2 parts.
Yeah.
But this one is just this one part. It's 4 hours, but it had all the character development of all these characters that I've never seen before. Because really, I'm familiar with like the Harley Quinn movies, like from this film universe. And I had to admit, sitting there like, damn, like at the end of the whole thing, I was like, that was the best DC movie I've seen.
Wow.
Well, wait, no, I can't knock Nolan. Nolan has sealed the deal with his Dark Knight trilogy.
But other than Christopher Nolan?
But other than Christopher Nolan now, yeah, I liked the movie a lot more than I expected to.
Did you like it better than the worst Nolan Batman films?
I don't think any of the 3 Nolan films are bad. I like all 3 of those. And
yeah, I do too.
And there's
But you know what I mean? Like, does it all 3 of those place better than Justice League?
Yes.
Okay.
All 3 of those place better than Justice League. Justice League was just a fun comic book movie, but finally done in the right way. Where I feel like everything else DC did is just they fucking miss. Like the Wonder Woman stuff. I've seen those last 2 Wonder Woman movies, her solo one in 1984 or whatever.
Yeah, they were wonderful. They were treats.
They did something in Justice League that I jumped up out of my chair and screamed out of happiness.
I can't think of what this is. Garrett told me this earlier. He's like, they finally did something with Wonder Woman that, oh my God, I've been begging to see. And I'm like,
Wonder Woman was always so
people.
PG. She has a sword and she runs around and kicks the Nazis and then she stops the terrorists and cut someone in half with your fucking sword.
Okay.
Finally, they're not up against humans, so she can cut bug people in half with her fucking sword like a boss. And she's just slicing like Raiden from Metal Gear through these fucking bugmen. And
I didn't even think about it.
I'm fucking jumping up and down like, yes, Diana! Yes!
Yeah.
Like finally.
Oh my God.
I was excited. I like a long movie too.
That's what I got, like,
Why did I even question what
the
Garrett would
second we
think
talked
of it?
about the start of this, I'm like, Garrett liked it. There's no way.
Garrett is the king of get your money's worth runtime.
This
my
is
money's
the money's worth of all money's worth.
I didn't even think about. I really can't believe. I'm disappointed that I didn't think about that.
You got the
That's
actor
so funny.
who played Miles Penna Tyson in Terminator. He was great. In it.
Yeah.
It gave me those same feelings. What an accomplishment! All this stuff came together in the team up movie.
Why do you
Same
like
as
long movies so much?
I
It seems
think
like you really
your money's
prefer
worth.
a longer movie to
When
a
I was
shorter
a kid,
movie.
I would have to save up my allowance to go buy candy at 7-Eleven and then go see a movie, like with my friends on the weekends. And I was legitimate on like, yo, let's go see something with the longest runtime. We get the most for our monies. And then also with the candy, I'd be like, yo, I'm going to get the thing of Mambo because they're all individually wrapped and you get like 20 of them in a fucking stick.
So that's not a joke. It really is get your
really
money's
is.
worth.
Oh, that's
bang for your buck.
Origins.
Yeah, I wanted more.
Yeah.
More movie per dollar.
Yeah, more bang for my buck.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it was the accomplishment that those Avengers, the last 2, whatever. I still think those are better because they built to them.
Sure, I think they're better too.
With Justice League, I'm still watching going like, they didn't give these guys their own movies. I'm still like, we're doing a team up and we never got the Ben Affleck Batman movie. We never got the cyborg guy or whatever, but they did give them arcs in the movie, which is something that the original theatrical one did not have. So that's good.
Yeah, I was in for the 4 hours because there was so much character development for each of those characters. Except for the ones we knew, I guess, Diana and Batman.
Yeah. The villains also got a lot more fleshed out, which in the original version, they're like CG things that are just flying at you. And it's like, what? So I guess let's kill these guys. But in the Snyder version, they're all like, oh wow, they're actually like threatening. Okay, there's a scary thing going on here. Okay, but
Well,
you know, I'm not gonna say I thought it was good, but it was overall in the end.
How many
better.
popcorn shakes do you give it?
oh,
I don't want to give that until
Yeah.
Now,
Why
Save
don't
that
you
for
just talk
movie
about
club.
it? You have a guy here who liked it,
yeah.
and
He was
then two
competent.
people who don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched it, nor
Yeah.
do I want to
Yeah.
Most of the DC stuff,
talk about it now.
Yeah.
I feel like the DC stuff just always falls flat, whereas Marvel always comes across with a confident film, except
Yeah.
for maybe Iron Man 3. But
2.
This, 2 and 3. But this one, I just felt like, whoa, fucking Warner Brothers can finally do something they're proud of, I feel like.
Yeah.
was the Joker? I
was
haven't heard
stupid.
about any
That was
bad
stupid.
guy
Yeah,
but the Joker.
in it for 5 minutes. Once again,
Made no sense.
Oh, good. We get to hear about Leto again for no reason.
but Batman looks him in the eye and says, "This is real. Make no mistake, I will fucking kill you." I really felt like I'm not joking, and I really felt like this movie, while it improved those things, still felt like it was written by like a junior high kid. Like
will fucking
it
kill
really
you.
was like
For junior high
oh
kids.
man.
Isn't that what we did in our
probably
Marvel
was.
versus Capcom 3 skit? What was that skit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Batman was they cuss now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
For
feature.
sure.
We should make a rule: you can't say "make no mistake" in any movie ever again.
Yeah.
What? No actual human has said that
Make no mistake.
in the past 200 years.
Make no mistake.
Make no mistake.
That's
like
an
as a
old
friend.
saying.
Oh, I might make a mistake.
Yes, mistake.
So I'm still like not. I don't know. It's still not my thing. It was interesting seeing all this unfold, though. Like it was.
Sure.
I've never seen anything like this. So I would say, hey, it's on HBO Max. Check it out. But I'm not going to say it was good. But it was 4 hours. But I do want to say, I've had like 20 different people explain the aspect ratio to me.
Oh, cool.
The movie is not widescreen. It's
That is
4:3. When
Well,
you load
that's-
up the movie,
You don't get it.
It says this movie's presented in 4:3 to maintain Zack Snyder's artistic integrity.
Yeah.
It literally says that.
Pretentious.
I know why that is. He shot it in IMAX, which technically is a giant square because it's going to be on a screen that fills a giant wall. But everyone's watching it at home, and I feel like other movies that have shot in IMAX have done a really good job. Again, bringing up the Christopher Nolan movies, he shoots entire sequences in IMAX, and what they do is like, okay, here it is, letterbox. Oh, this part's IMAX, and it just fills the whole screen. And they shoot it with that in mind. Like people are going to watch this at home, so let's frame it in a way that you're not going to miss anything if it fills a widescreen TV. And I don't know why that wasn't good enough for Zack Snyder's movie. It's like, no, we're putting put the whole fucking square in there.
It's got to be different.
And it doesn't, I understand it. People, because I keep saying like, this looks shitty. And people are like, no, Rocco, the IMAX aspect ratio. I know why it is. It doesn't look good.
Do you think
It doesn't
maybe
look-
it's just
look
Zack
good.
Snyder being pretentious?
I don't know.
Nah.
I don't even think
Did
he's
that
a bad.
thought ever cross anybody's mind?
I don't even think he's a, listen, I don't even think he's a bad guy. He's a nice guy.
I'm not saying he was a bad guy or a
Yeah,
nice guy, but just
but-
pretentious.
Yeah, but maybe, I don't know.
No, like I'm not trying to be a fucker, but
No, I
legit,
know.
like that's the reason. Maybe
You know what?
You
Be
know,
a
maybe,
fucker.
like-
That's okay.
it's a throwback to Stanley Kubrick insisting The Shining be in 4:3. You know, just
That's-
insisting because he felt like, oh, well, home audiences are gonna watch it on a home TV.
Well, he shot
So-
it. He shot it matted that way, but
Yeah.
it was, widescreen.
but you know what I'm
later.
saying?
I know
Like
what you're
maybe
saying, yeah.
he's just like, well, Stanley Kubrick did a movie in 4:3.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do my masterpiece in 4:3.
Yeah.
I'm a genius. You
Yeah.
know, maybe it's just that.
What's funny about that? I mean, I'm not gonna go into it. I love the Matrix sequels, but
way.
it's funny they were talking about like the fourth one is coming out. All the crew is coming back except for their director of photography, and he said that he's like, when the Wachowskis worked on the sequels, just the night before they read a bunch of stuff about Kubrick, and then they read the thing about how he would have people do like 100 takes. So they thought like, oh, well, that's what you should do to get the best takes. And he's like, I sat through so many fucking takes of someone talking about like the key maker.
Oh,
that he's like, I'm too old for this shit. I can't do. Anyway, I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, I love Stanley Kubrick, but
You don't need to-
hear about him doing hundreds of takes, and
Yeah.
I just feel like you're wasting people's time.
Yeah.
Because when I see the movie, I can't tell. You
Yeah.
know, oh, that was take 103
Yeah.
because it looked like maybe take 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hire professionals, they can kind of get it. In
Yeah.
All
a
of
couple.
his, yeah,
One or
all, and
two.
all of his movies are like people like on the verge of tears or something.
Yeah.
Like
Well, now we
staring
know
into
why.
the camera. Like they do that 100 times.
Yeah.
It's not like these badass fight scenes.
Mr.
I
Kubrick,
always
what do you
love the
want from me?
disparity in the philosophy of like things like that, you know. And even when it comes to acting, you have someone like Daniel Day-Lewis who's like, you know, I will live as President Lincoln. I will, for the next year, I will be in a log cabin
Yes.
and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then you have someone like Anthony Hopkins who's like, why are you doing that? Just
I love it.
learn your lines and act really good.
I
Like,
love
you know. I always love that.
Well, yeah. Who's right?
Aren't there
who
stories
has more
about
Oscars?
Yeah, you never know.
like Anthony Hopkins working with some young actor, and the actor's like jumping up and down, doing push-ups and running in place and
Yeah.
trying to get out of breath, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Son, just act like you're out of breath."
Yeah.
like
Something that was really interesting to
That
me.
sounds fucking pretentious to me. Act like you're out of breath.
look. Watch.
Oh, sorry, Anthony. Me doing push-ups is fucking ruining your spot. I'm supposed to be fucking out of breath in this scene.
Yeah.
Come on, relax.
This is better.
Have a spot of tea and relax. Timothy Chalamet.
Acting.
It is interesting.
I'm gonna beat Anthony's ass. I'm getting mad.
Yeah, Anthony, come down. Get your Westworld ass down
Say
here.
that fucking shit to my face, bro.
Eat your,
I dare you.
I'll eat your ass with fava beans, bitch.
I'm gonna Hannibal Lecter your ass.
I remember when they did the.
You missed it. Go ahead.
No, I did like that. That was good.
That was funny. That whip maybe.
Do you remember when they did the behind the scenes of Game of Thrones the last season?
Yeah.
Which that behind the scenes was better than the last season. But
The Starbucks cup
because that
season.
was really cool. They went into like interesting production stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget the scene where they're all crying over, you know, like all the people that died in that big battle.
Yeah.
And it showed the two different actresses. It was Daenerys and what's her face, red hair,
Oh my God.
Tyrion.
Stark.
No. God damn.
Sansa Stark.
Sansa.
Sansa Stark.
Sansa Stark. Yeah.
And the two different actresses and Daenerys bawls and cries, and then they go cut, and she goes, "Okay, thank you," and walks away like professional, just completely business. And then Sansa Stark starts to make herself cry, and then okay, and cut, and it's like she can't get. She's like, I need a minute. It's like, well, okay, you know, and
There's
they
two ways
give
to
her
go
like
about it,
time
yeah.
to calm down. It's like people have different ways of getting to places.
Not
you
to
know?
compare myself to these people, these
Uh-huh.
great actors, but
Yeah, do it.
when
You
we
mastered
were doing like the Shinji stuff, like Scream. So it's like, take the mic away. It's like, ah! All right, is that good? Like
Yeah.
it's just like, you know, you
Yeah.
don't need to like go crazy. You just got to do
No,
it.
that is comparable to that.
Yeah, you're.
season.
Me as Shinji was pretty close
Give
to
me the
Daenerys. Pretty close.
If you think about it, more people did like our Ava video than
That
season
is
8
true.
of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Just statistics.
The greatest actors on the internet. Well, not me. I was not even in the videos, barely.
No, but your part
Yeah, but
shines.
you stole the show.
Stole the show.
Seriously,
So
don't be so humble.
These guys over here.
Yeah.
Daenerys
Wait
too.
a minute.
Hey, I should have said this a long time ago, and
I
I'm
know.
sorry. I should have kept my eye on the clock or the watch. But I want to say, check out our sponsor. I want to say thank you to
Who's
our
it?
sponsor, Tanga.
Yeah.
That's right. Tanga is successfully sponsoring yet another episode of the Mega64 podcast. And why? Because we love them. And who should you love? Them and yourself. And what better way to love yourself
You got it.
than to pick up an exciting product at Tanga? We have a special link that you could use, and you should use it because you're going to get amazing, great products for your own pleasure. Do it today. Go to the Tanga website and order well.
And don't forget.
Never.
Yeah. Hey, some people. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
I thought you were just gonna say don't forget.
I was waiting for the camera whip, but it's
ahead.
moments. Masturbate better
With Tanga.
with Tanga. Thank you. Sorry. that didn't work the way I wanted it to.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it was my.
We'll edit it, and we'll do a clean take on this.
Nah, Johnny, he has
Tuesday?
enough on his plate. It's fine.
All right.
They
There's
got
some
it.
people out there like you guys. You're always telling us to buy Tangas, but do you practice what you preach? You're gonna ask me to put a phalange of mine in that thing, and you don't know what it's like. So, I think it's only fair. Show of hands. Who here has used one?
Oh yeah, 2 hands. Left and the right.
Sean,
You get
Sean's
6 in a
shy,
dozen. In an
but he
8-pack,
did
half
put
dozen?
them up, and we didn't force him.
Yeah.
Which means he used it, but was ashamed to admit
Yeah,
it. But
exactly.
it still happened.
I don't know what
Exactly.
to say.
Still happened.
I
Let me
haven't-
tell you, all 3 cows are missing. That's all I'm going to say.
Whoa.
Go back to an older episode, Sean.
Well, never mind.
What?
I was gonna make the joke with the cow thing. They were
about
on
it?
the front, the front of like the reception desk we have here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna take one of these out and hide it and be like, when someone opens it up, like, who took the cow thing? And I went to do that. There's already one missing. I'm like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where that went.
I don't know. Some people
It got hidden.
Some people, aren't. Don't
there's
have
a
patience
problem. Hey,
isn't their best
Let me
virtue.
just say, no matter what gets sent to the studio, I come in on Monday, a piece is already missing. It doesn't matter if it's the Tanga box set or
Red Vines box.
or the Red Vines box.
Purple Vines.
But the Purple Vines. But there's not a democratic system to dividing this
Oh,
stuff.
no, it's
you
first
know?
come.
It's somebody's coming in here and just ravaging this stuff.
But let me tell
Tim
you,
Tams, it's open season.
I would not endorse Tanga with the enthusiasm that I do if I didn't know it worked.
And on tonight, you just look so enthusiastic too.
Yeah.
It works.
I've been thinking, you want to know what this is? I've been thinking about this sponsor.
Steamy.
I got another cow to visit. Anyway, I'm talking about a burger I'm going to have after the show.
Angus.
But anyway, I also wanted to say shop.mega64.com, great place to order stuff. Tonight, if you're watching this on the stream, is actually the last night to get your pre-order in for the Neuro sweatshirt and the Youth Pastor shirt. But I wanted to let people know this Monday through Wednesday, I don't know what the dates are. I've lost track. Time does not matter at this point.
No.
This 22nd to the 24th.
Is that what it is? Yeah, 22nd through 24th.
Yeah.
Monday through Wednesday, we're going to do a stimulus sale on shop.mega64.com. You'll be able to get 15% off with a special code.
Nice.
So that's going to be active Monday through Wednesday. And yeah, use that. Get 15% off. We got all kinds of stuff actually in stock. A lot of times we don't have stuff in stock. But we will Monday through Wednesday, you get a discount. Everyone's got, you guys got your stimmy. We know you got the money. So
Is that out now?
should.
Shit.
Did
Kids got you?
you get yours?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I gotta check the mail.
Well,
Check it.
Anyway, we know at home, we know you got it. We check your account.
You
So,
got it.
Shop.mega64.com. And also, we haven't mentioned it in a while, but patreon.com/mega64. We always have a lot of great exclusive stuff on there. We put, our behind the scenes of our End of Ava video. There's even more bonus footage that we put on there. We did a playthrough of Mario, Bowser's Fury the other day.
Oh, yeah.
That's on there.
That was fun.
And then we just revealed this quarter's gifts, which is a whole hacker themed experience. I'm not even calling it a package. It's an experience. There's going to be, you get a mouse pad, a USB drive, and there's going to be some fun stuff on that drive. It's a whole thing to go through. So you'll enjoy it. Check it out.
Yeah. And go to Amazon and buy our shit on Amazon.
Yeah.
There is a pop socket on Amazon.
Yeah.
I found out.
And make sure it's got our name on it because we said that last week and some assholes put counterfeit
Dude, there is
stuff on
so
there.
much
Oh, no.
bootleg Mega64 merch
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Yeah.
So
I'm working on getting that.
Just make sure that the seller is actually Mega64 and not
It-
some generic brand bootleg.
Yeah.
I'm amazed by some of the shit people bootleg.
They have just Sean's family photo on
Yeah,
there.
that
It's like
was weird to me.
Yeah.
And that was
Wow.
from a video, not because it's
Yeah.
a picture from my Instagram,
Sometimes they screen
but it's
cap
like, this is just
videos.
me and my family.
There's people out
Who
there
wear this?
just like photoshopping their own pictures of us and releasing bootleg shirts.
Yeah.
I'm almost flattered if it wasn't so wrong.
But I was thinking no one's bought that, right? There's no one walking around with a picture of my family on a hoodie. That's not
the thing I always
possible.
think about is like,
No one bought that.
no, it's a bot that does it. Like they see a popular tweet and then they go, oh, like let's make a shirt out of that image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in reality, they sold what? 1, 2?
I was just surprised some of that made it onto Amazon. I thought Amazon would be better to not have that show up, but our stuff on there it actually says like officially licensed Mega64. Like there is a thing on there that theirs doesn't have.
If you look closely,
you'll know.
It's easy to tell. But
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
What's up?
Yeah, what's up,
I'm
Bezos?
disappointed.
Come on, cue ball, get
I
it
mean,
together.
bootleg Mega 64 merch, you asshole.
Yeah.
Making
it
money
probably
off
was
Mega
him.
64.
It probably was you.
Typical Bezos.
Typical dick.
He wants
Get
a
with
slice. He wants a slice of all the most successful internet
You know what?
properties.
I'm almost happy your sexts got leaked or
Yeah.
whatever happened. Did
Whatever
that happen?
happened.
Did we get the payoff of that?
It confirmed he fucked.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh God, I wish I was
his
Jeff
wife
Bezos.
or
Who
his new
doesn't?
wife or
Not me,
That
man.
dude's got money, dude.
Yeah, but then
No
he's
money,
got
no
all this
problems.
attention.
Yeah.
No thanks. No money, no sex. I'm
no
happy.
problems.
Rocco
I'm
is doing.
I'm
a
exactly
bit.
where I want to be.
Rocco's doing a bit because not only is he filthy rich, but he swims in
Oh, he fucks.
pussy.
What?
He fucks.
I mean, look at them.
I'm sorry, but it's true. I can't deny it anymore.
You're a pipe layer from
This
way
dude's
back.
a pipe layer. I mean,
Well, they call me pipe layer, but I've got explicit reasons
you
why.
want to talk about the world's most famous Italian plumber? It ain't Mario. This guy, that guy over there.
They call me satisfaction.
Yeah.
You hit that midnight special on the regular.
What? I'm not even
Is
talking-
late night special copywritten? Can we use that as a theme song or not?
No, I
Damn
tried.
Damn.
Who did? Pretty Ricky? Is that?
Sometimes
Yeah.
a girl pull up her skirt, and she'd be like, "Rocco,
Oh my God.
this porthole's only 2 meters wide."
What the fuck?
And he go, "I shoot womp rats that size back home."
What do you? I don't get it.
I don't get that.
I
one.
got it.
This dude,
They got it.
this dude's in this getup and doesn't get the reference. Fake fan. Womp rats like that back home, that size.
Yeah, I've seen the
Her vagina,
WAP
she's-
video.
She's lifting
I
her
don't-
skirt up.
Okay.
Got it.
Speaking of the WAP video,
Oh,
it's a
wait.
good moment for me to talk
Yeah.
about. I'm offended by it.
Yeah.
Wait, WAP?
WAP, WAP, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Why is this thing popular?
All right.
Yep.
It's still popular.
Yeah. 6 months of this, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dry that thing up.
Now,
Yeah. when we gonna fix the leak?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Go to a
wondering.
doctor.
Yeah.
Jeezu.
Yeah, exactly. Call
You might have COVID.
a medical professional. This thing's still wet all these months later.
That doesn't seem right.
Doctor.
I'm offended.
Yeah.
The
Well, don't call Dr. Seuss. That's for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
call me
I
Dr.
hate
Love.
to say it.
Now we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
We have
I
fun
think we
here.
did that last week too, but
know.
it needs to be.
People
Hammered.
are still
Oh.
talking about Dr. Seuss.
And
by the
He's
way,
dead, right?
fuck Dr. Seuss. People are still talking about Pepe Le Pew.
yeah.
Why?
None of these things matter to most.
Who gives so much of a shit about Space Jam 2?
I need my cartoon skunk.
Space Jam 2.
But we're the only ones brave enough to talk about Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
Only us.
exactly.
Exactly.
I'm
So
ready
brave.
for week 8 of Mr. Bean talk.
Nobody's even going to bring up the fact that Benny Hill was killed for having sex.
Yeah. Guess you can't do that anymore.
It's a sin.
At least not to that song.
God. Benny Hill is inappropriate, but we could listen to WAP.
Yeah.
Not fair. Not fair. For a moment, I was going to suggest just replace the Benny Hill song with the.
Oh, that would
Now that
Yeah.
would be that's a weird mashup. I would check it out.
That's a cool mashup.
yeah, let's
Car-
watch
Cardi Hill.
Benny Hill that way.
Megan
Benny B.
Megan
That's the
V.
Acosta
Bean.
cut of Benny Hill.
Cardi Hill.
It's a funny joke. I'll take a little bit of credit for it. I had to workshop that for a little bit.
in the drafts.
I'm like 20 or 30 hours into Yakuza Like a Dragon now. Still great.
Better
That's it.
than
I just want to get my game review in. What?
better than the Kiru storyline?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I like the new characters better. They're
Cool.
like a family. They're like a family misfits. I love them. I love them to death. So yeah, anyway, I'm still playing that.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about games.
That's
this week.
good though.
Was there anything else interesting about games this week? Cyberpunk or something?
No updates that I know of. I'm still
Yeah.
waiting to
My
play
updates
once
are I'm
it's
playing the
patched.
same games and I'm still loving them. So that's not an update.
Yeah.
That's
That's all I have
It should
too.
go, right?
yeah, more of the same.
Nothing really controversial.
PlayStation 5 still out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still playing Last of Us 2 on it.
One new game, Yakuza.
I think people are having a lot of trouble getting if they don't have a PS5 by now. I think it's like really, really, really hard to get one.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, because there's been chip shortages and they can't like make them.
Didn't they say that wasn't going to be an issue? They said this is not going to be. This launch is going to be smooth.
I think they said that before the chip shortage.
I think they would say that no matter what.
It's probably these
Probably.
NFT miners. They're buying up all the
Probably.
chips, burning those chips
Yeah.
to mine NFT probably.
Yeah.
They're buying all the NFTs.
And
And they're
then-
chain blocking the world.
Yeah.
Now let's dive into the NFT
Yeah.
situation. Shit is weird.
I love talking about things I don't understand. So go ahead.
No,
Yep.
well then you know
It's
what, Sean?
blockchain, Sean.
You know what, Sean? Learn your ABCs. Already be seeing your way out.
More
I'll
money
talk
for
about
us.
it. There is a lot, and the technology is everywhere,
All
and
around you.
it is good and also bad to
I didn't
I
consider
think-
that.
look
I
at it
think-
from both sides.
I know Sean's problem. He's got Tom's disease. Yeah. Terrified of money shit.
Oh.
And I'd
yep.
say the letters NFT,
Uh-oh.
and he starts having NFT phobia.
While you're filming Derek's Johnny, you did ruin the bit. While Derek was on his close-up, I was going to say Sean's already run off to a fountain. He's playing in a fountain outside right now because he can't be in here.
Yeah, we're talking about wealth, finance, fine art.
Johnny just said
I'm
good
just kidding.
bit.
I'm with
so-
Sean, actually. I don't know anything about NFTs. I sold one, though, made like $500,000.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, but I did do that. I did sell. It was that image of me going. I sold that.
Actually, I sold
28
this.
million.
This was the NFT right here.
Yeah. Make that an NFT.
Make that, yeah. Make
Johnny,
that,
tomorrow make that an NFT.
that WMV file, you can host it
Yep.
on my URL. I'll give you access.
I got the rare turtle heads poking out.
We'll sell it for billions. That's another one.
I still love that there's no gag to that one. Just, I farted. Classic.
That's a classic Myers.
Better just describe what I did. Anyway. So look for NFTs on shop.mega64.com soon. We're going to have it full stock. Nothing less than $1 million.
Is NFT the most detrimental thing we could get involved in, or what?
Yeah.
What should we get
Heroin?
involved in that would fuck everything
Oil.
up?
Heroin.
Sell
Oil and heroin are the two top suggestions so far.
Not using it.
Out
Not
the
using
gate.
it.
Yeah,
selling
no.
it. Selling it
Yeah.
for profit. It could kind of.
investing.
It could destabilize an entire community, but it would be very profitable.
If
I know. Oh, I know something. Now I'm going to make fun of Sean here.
Oh, what?
He's not going to like it.
Yeah.
Milk.
Oh, you fucker.
Jesus, fucking joking, kid.
Yeah, Sean is a bit.
Does a body good.
When was the last time you had milk,
Me?
Sean? Yeah. Could
Actual
you know?
milk?
Straight up milk.
Like straight up glass of milk
for the
you had some.
podcast?
Probably on a podcast.
It was.
We
Oh
made
yeah, it
them
was for the podcast.
for Christmas cast.
Yeah, Christmas cast. I had that the roulette thing.
Yeah, and I know what happened after that.
Oh. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
for
remember
sure.
it was awesome viewing pleasure of me getting a headache live on stream. Like that was not entertaining. Like it wasn't anything fun to see. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, I don't feel good. I have a headache. Like,
You just got a headache.
I just remember there was lots of discussion of, I could have just put almond milk in there and drank that, and nobody would have cared. Nobody at home would have known. Why did I do this? Why did I drink actual milk? Why did I do it? It was like, it was a great bit. It was a really good bit.
Die
Yeah,
for
but
the
nobody
art.
needed to know. Nobody knew, but that's why we loved it, Sean. You
Yeah.
did it.
You died for your art, man.
I've done, yeah, and I'll do it again.
Have you guys had all the like milk substitutes? Like almond milk,
Yeah, I had rice milk.
rice milk, and whatever.
Yeah,
I've
I've had all.
Milk Plus, the old Morocco. Oh, that's Clockwork
I'm
Orange.
someone who loves the like OG milk, like straight up,
Oh.
out of the cow shit.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite. So I thought I'm gonna hate these other ones. I don't think any of them are bad.
If you've
Buttermilk.
ever
I
had,
didn't hate
my
any of them.
favorite as a kid was Rice Stream. That
yeah.
was vanilla flavored with
Oh,
my
yeah.
cereal. Oh, fucking great.
There's so much sugar
so
in it.
good. Yeah, a little bit of sugar in there. Oh, it's good. It's
Wait,
good.
you add more sugar than is in the rice dream?
No,
vanilla?
no. There's sugar. I feel like there's sugar in there.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
add the sugar.
Yeah, all
to the
those milk
cereal.
substitutes have a lot of sugar in them.
Yeah, I
Oh, they do, huh?
I've fucked
I mean,
with a few
I
of
never
them.
bought them or anything. I just tried them. What?
I fucked with a few of them, but I don't use them regularly.
Yeah.
Almond milk, rice milk,
Yeah.
soy milk.
I don't either, but I know when we were in New Zealand, they had substitute milk at a lot of the places we went, and I was just like, I'm just gonna have it, whatever. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
That's all. Sorry, you're looking for a controversial take. Almond milk is good. So is regular milk. I don't know. There it is.
Yes.
Sorry to be a fence sitter.
Shakalaka.
Sorry to be a fence
Yesterday-
sitter on
Yeah,
that.
deal with it. I'm so fucking tired of this world we live in.
Yeah. We live in a society.
Yep.
We live in a society. Jim Carrey has to do Sonic the Hedgehog movies, and that's it. Where's Ace Ventura 3?
They did it with that kid.
Oh my God.
A kid did impressions of Jim Carrey.
Oh my
That's
God.
a real movie.
You're right.
is.
You're fucking right. Well, then where's Ace Ventura 4, The Return of Jim?
I think I
Slim
saw
Jim.
something about that being
Jim.
worked on.
Yeah, something about Amazon. Again, it could be all bullshit.
Oh my God.
But this
The
week,
streaming service started like,
Oh
you
my
bought the
God.
right to it.
I
It's
lo-
probably going to be Ace Ventura with his daughter. She's the fucking pet detective.
It's like Grace Ventura.
Oh, God.
Right?
To him.
Right?
Now we're talking.
Oh, boo.
bring back Finkel and Einhorn.
Don't
though.
do that. Finkel and Einhorn.
Einhorn, Finkel.
I just love that they Dumb and Dumber. They had Dumb and Dumber. Then they did Dumb and Dumberer
Yeah.
without Jim in it, and everyone was like, ew, ew, ew. And then there was hype for years. He's gonna come back. They're gonna do a new one. There it is, Dumb and Dumber 2. Finally, with Jim Carrey, and no one supported it in any way,
That
and it was
came
not
out?
good, and everyone lost.
Yeah, because they should have called it Dumbest and Dummiest. Then you have a hit movie.
I actually, now that's not a bad title, no diss on
Yeah.
that, but I did actually like Dumb and Dumber 2, and the 2 was T.O.
I think that was the
I
best.
did think that was funny.
That's the best. That's the best title. I agree.
I did think that was funny.
but
I
it
never
was
noticed.
it was the third movie in the franchise.
That's good.
No,
So
they-
that's why it failed, frankly.
I just remember the trailer for the second one with them as kids or whatever.
Yeah.
That's Dumb and Dumberer.
Yeah. I just remember the trailer for that didn't have footage of the movie. The title came out and it just was a voiceover explaining like, we finally see the origin. And it showed the title and I thought, oh, this is going to be really bad if they're not showing footage of
Yeah.
the movie. I've never seen a trailer just try to avoid showing you the movie.
Like Barb and Star.
Yeah, Barb and Star did that too.
I didn't
We're not
hate
going to
that.
show their faces.
Did you watch
Why?
that movie?
Yeah, I saw that last week.
I didn't even hear it was bad. But
No.
what did you think?
It reminded me of an old SNL film from the
Yeah.
90s. It was
Barb and Star.
absurd. It reminded me of like Austin Powers. It was
Yeah,
absurd.
I heard that a lot.
Yeah. But I liked it. I laughed. There were bits and gags that made me laugh out loud a
Yeah.
couple times. Stupid bits that had nothing to do with the premise or the plot of the film, but it was just a funny gimmick to write into a film.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It must be fun just to be at that level
Yeah.
of success. Just do whatever you want, have a shit ton of money.
That Seth Rogen and James Franco just get high in a trailer on the Paramount lot and fart out a script.
God, living the dream. Literally do any drug you want.
Okay,
You're
so
still a millionaire.
all of these sausages are having a party.
Actually, I went
There's a
back and
douche.
I watched Pineapple Express recently.
Yeah.
It sucked. It was
good.
really bad.
I thought you said that when it came out too.
I did think it sucked when it came out, but I thought maybe I was wrong because everybody else liked it.
Yeah.
I was not wrong.
Yeah.
The world was wrong. Because
Really?
I revisited it and I was like, no, I was right. This is lamer than I thought the first time around.
Danny McBride doesn't redeem. For me, that
Danny
was like one of the
McBride-
first things I saw him in.
Yeah, Danny McBride had this great era when he was killing it in everything he was in.
Yeah.
And he's awesome in this movie, but I just feel like the novelty of a whole movie about pot
Yeah.
is what
Sure.
sold this when it came out. And now even that's stale. So you're like, yeah, now this movie has really nothing to it.
Yeah.
I do think the opening scene where they're studying the effects of marijuana in a military base is super funny,
Yeah.
but that doesn't really have anything to do with the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
But that scene's great. And
Yeah,
I think
really.
it's Bill Hader as like the soldier who has to smoke pot for the first time in the 50s. And
Yeah.
he immediately just realizes like, I don't think I like authority anymore. Yeah. Or whatever that whole
Why
bit
are we
is.
going to war?
Yeah, it's really funny, but movie sucks.
Before that, it was probably what was the other like? Half Baked was like the big
Oh,
Yeah.
stoner movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie's awful too.
I like that movie.
Yeah, see,
I love it. I love Half Baked.
That is not something that seems like it would be my thing. I think Half Baked is a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually really like it.
I mean, I love all the Cheech and Chong stoner movies too.
Yeah.
So I think
I don't
as
like
a,
any of those
as
movies
a
either.
genre, really okay.
I saw Half Baked when I was like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should have liked it. I don't think I understood anything in that
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
The best line is, what was that thing we used to eat back in the day all the time? What was it called? Pussy. That's right. There's like so many little
still don't
jokes
get it.
in that from Half, like
Landed just like the first time. No.
No, I know.
it doesn't have to be necessarily like about weed, but it's funny that those weed themed movies do have. Even Dude, Where's My Car? I think has.
It
its
just
moments.
has so many stupid situations in it. I've mentioned this before, but one of my favorite scenes is he has $4 left after everything. I don't remember exactly the situation, but he all his money was blown on something, and he still wants to take this girl on a date, and he's got $4.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, I've got to make it home with $4. And she's like, oh, can we stop? Ooh, hot dogs. Can we stop? Yeah. $1 each. Yeah. Okay. I really don't want to walk the rest of the way home. You think we take a cab? Yeah, we can take a cab. Yeah. Knowing he has 220 and it just becomes like, how does he Metal Gear Solid his way home on $4 in his pocket?
Can't let her know he's.
I love
broke.
that whole sequence, and yeah, I don't know. There were enough stupid things in that movie that for some reason they went around the world. I love them, but I didn't expect that though. It didn't look like a movie I would have been interested in.
Half Baked.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any like stoner comedy I really like, but I don't know if there is. Even like Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
No, I didn't like
I've
that.
seen all
those
these
I haven't
movies,
seen.
and they all have funny moments. But I think there's always a moment watching these movies where I'm checking my watch, like, okay,
Yeah.
we just
Would,
have to do 20 more minutes
Dazed
of
and
this.
Confused count as that, or is that just not about that?
Oh, Dazed
see,
and
I never saw
Confused.
that.
I think that's just like a
it's kind of a period piece.
good indie movie. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not like a silly. I don't know if you'd call these slapstick comedies.
No,
but they're
no.
definitely like,
I know what you're saying, though.
Half Baked is a surreal comedy. Dude, Where's My Car is kind of like a buddy but all of these they're
Yeah.
kind of like a little fanciful, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dazed and Confused is a little bit more realistic,
Rooted.
more of a dramedy,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah.
That's my favorite stoner comedy. Dazed
That
and
is a good one.
Confused.
That's
We're
a
gonna
good
go with
one.
that one. What's the best stoner comedy? Johnny's always trying to get me to watch goddamn Kentucky Fried Movie.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
There he goes. That movie rules.
I second you, Johnny.
I don't
That's a
remember
good
if
one.
I've seen
what
that
the
or
fuck
not.
is Kentucky Fried Movie?
I don't know. That's not a great title. I'm gonna say I don't know if I like that title.
70s parody movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Movie Club.
Oh.
Should we watch it on Movie Club?
Well,
Garrett, what do you think?
It's like pre-Naked Gun. It's like it's like those Wayne's Brothers movies.
Huh.
You know,
Do you like the Naked Gun films?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw them when I was like 10, and I can't tell you if they're good at all.
I think
I
I
remember
They're
kinda
all
getting
like
it.
I was into those, and I liked
Airplane.
It's the
I
same
love
shit as like
Airplane.
UHF, you know, and I liked
Yeah.
UHF, but I really liked Top Secret. The movie with Val Kilmer was the spy.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
That it was by I think the same people as Naked Gun. I think.
Yeah.
Is that the movie? Is that a Leslie Nielsen movie?
No.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Hard.
No, yeah, that I didn't really.
Spy Hard, I think at the time it was made, was like, it held the record for youngest published screenwriter in Hollywood history or something.
Wow.
The dude was
yeah.
like 20 or 21 when he wrote Spy Hard.
Damn. Yeah, that's right. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, and they gave him millions for that movie.
Wow.
I've said this a million times, but Top Secret I think has my favorite gag in a movie where Val Kilmer gets knocked out by like these enemies that have been tracking him down. They knock him out, and he's suddenly in a high school hallway, and the guy goes, "Hey, there you are! You're late for the test. We've been studying for it all year, and you haven't been there. You've missed every class." And he's like, "What?" And then he wakes up. It was a dream. And he wakes up, and they're hitting him with clubs and spiked bats. And he goes, "Oh, thank God." That's my favorite gag in a fucking movie. That kills me.
Yeah. Dumb gags like that in movies.
It's UHF.
Are
It's,
great.
you know, it's that
Yeah.
kind of stupid shit. So
That was
That
the
might not
stuff
be your
I
thing.
enjoyed from Barb and Star had its moments like that too.
yeah. Yeah, I wanted to
You
watch.
might like Barb and Star.
Yeah.
That might be a movie club thing. The only reason I was honestly thinking about picking that, but it's another one of those like, it was supposed to be in theaters. So like just to rent it is $20. You know, I just felt like, do we all want to spend $20 on watching
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I
know.
don't care at this
Like,
point.
whatever.
I'm not going to a theater, so
Yeah, I'm not either, but I didn't care
Sean
enough
is.
to. I don't know.
Sean is.
Sean's at the theater right now.
Yeah, he ran off.
Did Sean-
I
what
think
hap-
he got diarrhea.
I don't know.
Wait, when did that happen? I didn't
I
even.
think we talked about milk and he might have had the.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
what happened?
Should we end the show?
No, I didn't want to end the show, but I had to pee so bad. I kept saying like, I was saying like this because I'm like, it's gotta be. What time is it? And I was like, I don't want to end it.
What time is it?
I would have passed you like
It's
a
7:20,
bottle.
but I was like, yo, I literally cannot hold it anymore. I gotta go, and I just
Give
tried
me
to
my,
sneak
I
out.
my extra
for doing
shake
that.
bottle.
I was starting to look at my water like I could probably pee in there. Like, what am I saying? I should just go fucking pee. So I just
What's the worst you've ever had to piss?
well, besides now,
Yeah.
there was one time we were in the car.
Yeah, car.
And I
rides.
was like, yo, I couldn't even get out. Like once we finally parked
you
to
can't
go,
stand
I
up
couldn't even
straight.
stand up anymore. I had to
Yeah.
pee so bad. It's miserable.
That's happened to me before where I've sat for so long, either filming something here, probably a podcast, or in a car. And then when you get up to walk to the bathroom, you have to go slow because you can't straighten your body up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say that, the first thing that pops into mind was I think it was Avengers Endgame or Infinity War. One of those. I think it was Infinity War, but I didn't get a lot of sleep the night before, and so I'm like, I'm going to get my caffeine on. I did not eat, so I drank this gigantic coffee.
Oh no.
And then it's like Iron Man's fighting, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, fucking finish this fight. Like, yeah, I don't care. Someone kill someone. Yeah, okay. It was bad.
Oh, it's a diuretic. That
I made it till the credits, and then
I'm
split.
not going to share a story about peeing, but we were in Osaka, Japan, and I got hit with the biggest Duke ever.
Oh no, mud
And
butt.
we were maybe 12 blocks away from our hotel.
that's right.
And I knew like I'm not going to be able to find a bathroom here. Because we were like in downtown Osaka. It was all office buildings. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
yeah.
fucking speak Japanese.
Yeah.
I can't fucking ask where the bathroom is. I
Yeah.
had to get back to the hotel. And I didn't want to, run. So it was like, you know what, too? The beauty of Japan and Osaka, it's so quiet.
Yeah.
There's hardly anybody on the street.
Yeah.
So if you could see me, it'd be a quiet street with me like trying to walk back to the hotel. I was literally like, had that mantra in your mind, like, don't shit your pants on the street of Japan. Don't, because it would have been so, if I'm going to shit my pants, I want to be in America.
Yeah.
Or at least an English speaking country.
Where you could just fling it onto the road.
Because it's going to be a fucking issue.
No one
and how do I
notice.
explain this?
Am I right when maybe I'm remembering this wrong, but I remember me and Rocco were ready to go. And we say, hey, we're going to go back to the hotel. Do you want to come back? Like, no, I'm going to stay here. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So me and Rocco walked back and we got back to the hotel room and you were already in the room. It's like, how did you do this?
Yeah, I wanted to go split off and just do like some shopping, but like almost immediately.
But like, we walked back, I thought at a pretty brisk pace to get back, and somehow you were already completed what you had to do, and we're sitting there like
that was crazy.
I was like, how did you get back so fast?
You teleported.
It was an emergency.
Yeah,
so,
crazy.
I guess that's my story.
Wow, yeah, I remember that.
Let's end the show on that.
It's not healthy. Let it
that
out.
visual.
Everyone at home, don't hold it in. You know, if you can help it, just let it go. Like get yourself cleared out as soon as you can. You know, Jeff Probst from Survivor,
I do know him.
held it too long and had like a medical complications.
Really?
Because he was holding his piss so long.
It'll leak into your
He
body.
was like, I hate leaving during filming, and he paid the toll.
Be healthy.
Yeah.
So guys, if you got to piss.
Do you ever the last thing I'll say is when I'm driving in the car and I really have to pee, I look at every office building and think there's probably 100 toilets in that building. Like I think every building there's so many toilets in there. I always think about that.
Yeah.
Think of what? Wait,
how many toilets are in a building that I'm passing? Like there's so many empty toilets right now. Just
for some reason I misheard you. I thought you said toads. How many toads are in that building? I don't know. One. I don't know. Weird question. Okay. You shouldn't have asked that.
You should.
Do you want some of those brief relief portable toilets you could just keep in your glove box? Then you don't even have to pull over.
Do you have those in your glove box?
Yeah, I got a whole bag.
No, I just do the diaper thing.
That too. There's that.
Yeah.
All right.
That suit has like a recycling kind of.
What suit?
Oh.
Good night.
Mine?